Welcome, So-La-Rah here. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing another reading today. I really wanted to go into some of the gifts that are coming through for some of you now. I have been saying today, especially in the readings, I've been picking it up, especially today, but over the past few days, there's this very real feeling like this new moon in Taurus is kind of like a graduating energy. And I mean, it would make sense now that I think about it also, because the Taurus energy is connected to the Hierophant energy. It is that energy of leveling up and graduations and everything. Maybe it's why even in our world, that's May is a big time of graduations, right? And wrapping up, academic year and everything, especially in the US. But I feel like there's a graduation, and when we have a graduation, we always get something, right? You get a diploma, you get a certificate. There's something that has been gained. And as such, I feel like a lot of your old gifts are about to start coming online. And I want to get into a little bit of, as I say that, the first card out is Arrival, first house. Yeah, there's something... I feel like many of you are about to unlock higher levels of gifts. And then we have ninth house, which again is like, it says exploration on this card, but it's all about, your ninth house is all about expansion. And it's also about, your spiritual quest. And for some of you, whatever is about to come forth is going to actually bring you a lot of acclaim, because the first and the ninth, 1 and 9 together equals 10. Yeah, so that's 10th house. And then we have, North Node at the bottom. Some of you are really in this season of either going deeper into alignment with the integrity of your North Node, or some of you are getting there, for the first time. I feel like there's a moment where you start to live in your North Node, and then once that begins, you keep on graduating in that energy too. So in that way, it's never really complete. We do have a trine and a sextile, symbiosis. I don't know much about this lingo in astrology. I'm going to be very, very real with you. Like I've told you before, I've learned astrology by way of tarot, so I haven't learned it conventionally, but from my recollection, a trine is actually a really beautiful, there's a synergy between energies in your astrological chart when you are experiencing a trine, or when you're born under a trine. I think it's like 3, or trine or sextile, it's either 3 or 5 planets that are like synergistically working together. 5th house, right, and it's to do with helping you to live your passion. 5th house. Some of you are very artistic. Some of you are creators, you're performers, you're visual artists. And there's something about this time that's going to bring together a lot of favor and circumstances that, because of the timing of it all, the combination of energies is going to produce this wonderful opportunity for you to branch out. But it's also going to produce this wonderful opportunity for you to feel confident and to feel assured and to feel ready to shine. That's another thing that's coming through. I feel like some of you are about to unlock your ability to travel dimensionally in more conscious ways, to maybe control your own astral travels. For some of you, if you are one of those people who you've been trying to lucid dream, or to be able to control factors in your dreams, I feel like for some of you that's going to be coming on board. Okay. Some of you have a very are very connected with the angelic realm. And you're going to be able to bring more messages in that are specifically connected to the angelic realm. For some of you, you also are very gifted in speaking to birds and maybe animal communication in general, but what's coming through is birds. And your ability to gain confidence in that is going to come through. If this is you, the bird's energy, this is also something that you knew from the time you were a child, but you may have blocked it out, or it may have been squashed in you, and it's coming back to life. And when I say squashed in you, I mean you had no encouragement in that, or you had no encouragement, or you had no example, so you thought that what you were experiencing wasn't real. It's coming to life, okay? And that's for you if you are connecting with birds, but also for those of you with angels. Some of you have been talking to angels from the time you were a child. Some of you have been channeling angelic energy through your art. And again, this is another message that was coming through, I think, in February. The old world wasn't ready for that level of consciousness by way of your creativity, but it's ready now. For many of you, what you're going to begin to notice, 1144 as I say that, what you're going to begin to notice is that the energies are switching, and the things that you thought that you could not share with the world before, or the things that you tried to share unsuccessfully, or the things that you thought you couldn't share because you wouldn't be supported in them. The consciousness is, the energies have changed. Consciousness is expanding. More people are waking up. More people are wanting to connect with this part of themselves. More people are wanting to find people who are articulating. Everything is shifting. So what once upon a time may not have seemed viable to you, there's a whole world opening up for you. Okay? We do have the 4th house. It was coming out before at the bottom. So here it is. 4th house is Cancer energy. Some of you are about to unlock some divine mother codes with this energy. Some of you are very gifted in connecting with the land. Okay, you're very gifted with connecting with the land and with the natural world in general. And that's either about to open for you or go to another level. For some of you, you will be getting back information about who you are that has been trapped in the moon. For some of you, you're going to learn that you're actually really gifted at land and house clearings. Or if you already do that, that's going to be strengthened. Yes, we have dignified. It's going to be strengthened. Okay, it's going to be further empowered. For some of you with this 4th house, whatever is about to be unlocked for you right now, it's going to strengthen your own family relationship, or your own relationship with your children if you're a mother with the 4th house, or even if you're a father. It's going to open a window that once upon a time was closed. The 4th house also, there's something here about bringing honor to ancestors. Something's about to be opened for, yeah, there's some kind of access that some of you might be getting, or one of you might be getting, to an ancestral gift that has been locked out of your bloodline or locked out of your lineage until somebody like you emerged. In other words, until somebody reached a level of consciousness or reached a certain level on the ascension journey where that could be unlocked. And it's quite a big gift. It's like a ka-ching. It could either bring you a lot of money, bring you a lot of success, or there's something about reaching this level that's unlocked the door for that to come in general. Yeah, it's too many. So we have solar calm, solar calm, solar calm, clarify. For some of you, you're going to be able, or you already are able, it's going to be unlocked either completely or, you know, introduced or taken. You're going to be taken deeper on this journey. You're going to be able to channel the planets, to channel the sentience of planets and certain celestial bodies. Not the beings, but the actual bodies. But you're going to do it with such a clarity. And there's something here about bringing, like there's some kind of bringing balance and order by way of doing this too. You're going to be, through this ability, you're going to be opening a window that hasn't been opened for yourself, but I'm really feeling more like for the collective. It's like an opportunity to see something in our world very differently. I don't know how to explain this. It's like, whatever you're going to be accessing hasn't been accessed before. And if not that it hasn't been, but it hasn't been for a very, very long time. Long enough that to us it would seem like it hasn't been done before. This is the Star Codes Astro Oracle deck. This was also another beautiful gift from one of you. Thank you for gifting the channel with this deck. I loved it from the beginning, but I didn't feel ready to work with it. So today's actually my first time actually working with it. So I think this deck is beautiful because it activates also through its imagery. The other one that's really beautiful for activations like that is the Beyond Lemuria deck. Too many, too many, too many. Oh, okay, so this is interesting. Two cards have come out here. We have Pisces, Sensitize, and then we have a square, semi-square, quincunx, Tension. Tension. And then oh, this is beautiful. We have Conjunction, Alliance. So what I'm getting here is that some of you are going to, there's this energy of bridging something here. There's the energy of two things that have been in opposition coming together where they couldn't before. Especially with this Pisces, it almost feels like this is the transmutation and the alchemization of something that might have originally appeared to be karmic in nature. And here's the thing, like, we have karma. I feel like we have karma with everyone. I think we have karma with our divine, partners also, even with our children, and that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. It just means it's something that we have to be aware of, and we work to alchemize, and it will come up when and as it's ready, as it's necessary for us to work through. But there's something, there's some kind of transcending, some kind of karmic cycle or situation that once upon a time brought separation, that is bringing a grand union and unity energies. It could be very much connected again to avian energies. It could even have to do with the marine energies of the old age. And then there's something further on here where I really do feel like this is the merging of also possibly like of bloodlines. So for some of you, this is like you either coming into partnerships with your divine partner, and there was some kind of karma in the two bloodlines because of like gifts that each line had that once upon a time kept you separated. Maybe that was even your story. But there's something about you coming together in this lifetime where those energies can work together in very potent ways because there's an alliance that's being formed. But furthermore, there's something here also about maybe once upon a time those energies having been in alliance and there was some kind of split or schism. There's some kind of grand coming together that would not have been possible without the alchemization of certain layers and densities of karma. There's something coming back together that was really split, like, and I'm talking about within the context of two bloodlines. There was some kind of split between possibly two family lines. It doesn't have to be blood ancestry. It can also be divine lineage. I hope that you're following me and that I am it feels very kind of miraculous in nature also. Pisces energy is over miracles too. We have the 12th house and Saturn coming. So this is more Pisces energy. 12th house, yeah, there's some kind of 12th house is Pisces energy, Saturn. And then at the bottom we have the midheaven, which is the window into your kind of it's your career in traditional astrology, but your midheaven is also like access into a certain like glory point in your chart. Something is opening up for someone that has been shut for a really long time, and it's been shut down by a lot of karmic energies and a lot of like enslavement template. Something is opening up that was also being bound by Saturnian magic, and this is over many generations. It's opening up. Some of you are going to, this is really cool, the gift that you might be tuning into, you have the ability to bend time. You have the ability not only to time jump, but to bend time. And you may already, if this is you, you may already be doing this in your own personal reality, but you're about to learn how you can do it in ways that affect other people too. So this again is going to be another gift that you're going to have to, whoever this is, it's like very special discernment. Yeah, there's something about bending time here. Wow. So what I'm getting is that like this particular gift, part of the reason you're getting it back is because it's been taken back from those who stole it from you. So this is the energy of, you know, like how when I talk about how they use Saturnian magic to bind us into timelines and to keep us stuck repeating things. Like there's a very real energy that they've been using the Saturnian magic for, also to reset us at every equinox, right? Especially, but for some of you it's going to be different depending on, you know, your own situation. You may have been reset for the equinox. I feel like we were all put through that equinox magic as a divine collective, but then some some of you have specific points in your own calendar every year where you were reset, meaning that any progress you made on your own path forward, you were yanked out of it and you were put in a lower timeline. That was wisdom and magic that they stole from you. Okay, so whoever is the original keeper of this wisdom and this knowledge, it is returning to you. And for you, it's organic. You never had to go over a cauldron and bibbidi bobbidi, but you didn't have to do any of that shit. It's organic because it's part of who you are. It's already in your DNA. And it's being unlocked because all of that is being recouped. And it's a big ass gift with the midheaven energy at the bottom here too. Because there's something about this gift that's also here to set a right, to put right, to put straight that which was fucked up by all of the karmic cycles over many lifetimes and ages even, but especially the age of Pisces. Too many. This one wanted to come out, and it is coming out. It's the 8th house. Mystery. We have North Node. North Node. Future. And we have 8th house. Mystery. The 8th house, of course, is connected to Scorpio energy. Ooh, what am I getting about this? This is something that has to do with necromancy skills. And bear in mind that necromancy is not always like calling the dead and connecting with the dead. There are certain skills that are connected, like I believe scrying is considered to be connected to necromancy. There's something here about necromancy. Someone's skills in necromancy helping to open up, it's like to open up gateways into possibilities that we would not have without that skill. It's opening up, like, I don't know how to explain this. It's like opening up, for some of you, you're about to learn how good you are at portal magic. There's something here again about traveling through time, but it's by utilizing certain skills that are connected to necromancy and even the underworld, but in ways that it's almost in ways that maybe help to advance or ascend some of these energies. Maybe that's what it is. You know, we all have our part to play in ascension, and let's be real, like, I don't like to call all lower vibrational energies demons, because they're not. And demons are just spirits of the earth and below the earth. So not all demons are disobedient. You get what I'm saying? And in all frankness, if we really want to be frank and real about it, a lot of demons have been bound in order to do the work of fucked up, like egotistical magicians. And so they haven't even had their opportunity to ascend. You get what I'm saying? Because all beings have the opportunity to ascend. You know, some of them choose not to, but they all have the opportunity to ascend. And some of these demonic energies, they've been bound to do the bidding. Like, it began with, or as far as we know, like in terms of like if we put it into historical context, it said it began with Solomon. All of those what are they called, the sigils that they created, were to trap them. And you know, I don't care what you think about the demonic, no being should be trapped against their will to do something else for someone else. Like, I just don't agree with that in general. So I say all of that because there might be someone might be here to help to help certain beings that want to ascend, that have gotten a really bad rep. You might be helping them to reclaim some sense of dignity so that they're able to rise. We got progression and journey. That's what I'm getting here. Someone is going to awaken their power of demonology, to use it in order to help certain beings that want to ascend from that realm to do so, based upon energy that they have, based upon skill sets that they've had from the past. Because, and I don't know this to be fact or anything, but I would imagine that long before Solomon came, those energies were around. How were they operating in our world before they were bound? You know? Were they disobedient energies? Like, I don't know. I'm asking these questions, but there's something here about someone being very gifted in that energy. And that's something that's going to require a great deal of heart, compassion, but also high levels of discernment. High levels of discernment. Beautiful. I don't think I'm going to make this reading too long. Let's go into the Akashic Tarot. This was another beautiful deck gifted to me by one of my mentees. This is another highly activating deck, the Akashic Tarot. I sometimes use a book for this one because it's not like a regular tarot deck, and although I read a lot intuitively, I sometimes pick up things also from reading, from looking at the book. So at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Eight of Scrolls, Paths Unknown. I know that this card is about having many options, and about having moved forward in the familiar and opening yourself up to the possibility of moving into something, into going in a different direction, even though that familiar path is still open. Ooh. This again is speaking to me about somebody who is like a path. What is it called? It's a path. It's not a path opener, a path master. I don't even know what that is, but that's the word coming forth, a path master. Some of you are going to learn how to open up portals. If you're not already doing this, you're either going to learn, or how you're already doing it, you're going to learn how to go deeper. This is to open up portals in nature that help to usher in more balance, more energy that caters to balance. And it's about connecting also with the energies that are coming in from the sun. It's like uniting the solar energies with the core of the earth. And even this is something to do with the activating, or the it's the activating. It's not like it's the laying of the new grid system. Like, someone here is a path master. You know your way around. You know your way around the new earth grids. very, very well. You're a path master. That's the word that keeps coming. And your path master abilities, I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's something now. Your path master abilities, it's here to help usher in the solar energies, but also to pull up something from the core of the earth. And in doing so, there's something about helping the natural world, but the natural world also helping you. So you're very tuned into the natural world in general. So you're helping one another in bringing in and alchemizing and directing these energies. Yeah, you're a path master. You are one of the original architects of the grid system. And you're going to come into that realization. You might come into it now by my saying that. It might be like, whoa, ooh, that sounds right. You are one of the original architects of the grid system. And for you, the warfare has been really intense, especially maybe recently, because the time has been running out. They didn't want you waking up. They didn't want you waking up, and they didn't want you waking this up in yourself. This collective is full of so many, just, you know, beyond even like going into the cards. Like some of the stuff you guys send me is just, you're so talented. You're so beautiful. You know, gifted writers, artists, musicians, like. I can't wait to see what so many of you are going to do in the world. This world is lucky to have you. It always was, but it's about to know this. So we got the Three of Swords, but then we have the Chariot, and the Chariot is, you know, Cancer energy. It's over the chest. It's very connected to the heart, though, also. Even though it's not Leo energy, the Chariot is very connected to the heart, because it's all about how you move your Merkaba forward, how you move your light body forward. What are you showing me, Spirit, with this Three of Swords and the Chariot? Give me a second, guys. Let me really tune in, because there's a message here. I don't want to miss it. There's something, what they're showing me is somebody that's like pulling something out of somebody's energy field. Maybe you're an etheric surgeon. They keep showing me like the opposite of a voodoo doll. You know how like somebody puts a pin into somebody to cause them pain? I see you pulling something out in order to free people. But you're doing it like kind of how I'm doing it now. You know, like just like this, like almost as if I'm the person and I'm doing this to the person. It's like you're 0011 on the clock. It's like you're an etheric surgeon that helps to move certain emotional resonances, maybe specifically in the heart, that stop people from moving in the fullness of their light body. There's something here. I think like you might be some kind of, whoever this is for, what you're waking up is your ability to be to do etheric surgery, that etheric or energetic surgery, but very, it's very simple in how I'm seeing you actually do it. It's almost like you're just doing this. You're just pulling things out, but you know what you're doing. And what you're doing beyond the movement in the actual energy body is quite complex. And it's something to do also with curing heartbreak. I know that sounds crazy, but there's something here about your ability to cure heartbreak with this ability. It's almost like reverse acupuncture. I don't know how else to explain what they're showing me. We have the Fool and the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is to do with earth magic. This is to do with, is it called geomancy? But the thing about it is, for whoever this is, I don't think you, I feel like this is something you may have started in a previous lifetime, but you didn't, you were never able to move past a certain point, and this is opening up for you again. This is something to do with your ability to manipulate physical matter. Yeah, that's all I'm getting right now. It's something to do with your ability to shift physical matter. To shift it to, it's almost like, I was just talking to a friend about this the other day, that cartoon Avatar, where with the earthbenders, it's almost like you're an earthbender. It's pretty fucking cool. Let me see if I can pick up anything else on this particular one. No, nothing else is coming through right now. I'm just getting a very strong sense of geomancy and the ability to manipulate materials, like real materials. I don't know in what way that's taking place. I don't. I think the last one from the tarot, because I'm getting a little bit tired now. I want to post the other readings. Let's see. So we have the Moon, and then we have the Empress. This is very much water energy for me again, not just the Moon. There's something about the, and then we have the Magician right below. There's something about this feminine energy of birthing, with the almost like a birth canal, right? I feel like some of you are going to be awakening to your womb magic is really what this is, your womb magic. And when I say womb magic, you don't have to just be you don't have to be a womb man. You don't have to have a womb in this life to connect with your womb magic. For some of you, this is stuff you're bringing through from other incarnations, and you might be a biological man, or you might not biologically have a womb, and this is still going to connect with you because it's something to do with the skill. It's something to do with the skill. Some of you are, what's going to awaken in you also is the truth that you're a doula. that you've assisted with people moving through, you know, the liminal space of coming from being born and then transitioning out of here. You have very strong, you have the gift to assist people in transitioning into life here and out of life. Yeah. I know this energy is also, I'm getting like, this is like the creator of worlds energy, the creator of worlds, the creator of worlds. And indeed, a lot of us, as we climb and we ascend into the fullness of our divinity, we become creators of worlds. But there's someone here who literally, I feel, has created worlds. I don't know if that's what you're going to be doing this time around, or you're overseeing that, or there's something here about being a creator of worlds. Some of you will be connecting with energies from the waters of the earth. Some of you will be helping to bring those back to life. So just like we were under like enslavement contracts and we were bound, many divine beings that are not humanoid also were too. You know, many, and they don't even have to be physical beings, that are connected to the waterways and the maintenance of the balance in the waters. There's something here about someone here being able to bring those energies back to life, or to I don't want to say command them, but to direct them. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm tired now. I've just been in a real mood to do readings today, so I hope that this reading was helpful. I hope it was insightful. I know it's a bit of a different format. I wanted to do something different today, and I'm excited about what's coming forth for many of us. So anyway, I'm sending you guys so much love. As always, the information for contacting me to work with me is in the description box below. My website information, if you want to connect with me following, you know, going to my website, then you can do that through my email, meaning that I don't have a checkout function on my website because I want to know who's coming to me. So please feel free, if you would like to work with me, to go over there and see what it is that I offer, and then you can make your inquiry. What else? If you would like to, thank you to those of you who've already donated, and if you would like to donate to the channel, my PayPal information is below, as well as my wish list for my decks. And what else? The Sacred Bathing Manual audiobook will be available maybe Tuesday, probably more like Wednesday. There's just a few things I have to go over, and the Virgo in me is very funny about things like this. So hopefully by let's say Wednesday. Let me give my Virgo room to be nitpicky for one more day. Okay, so Wednesday, the actual manual is available for sale. Thank you to those of you who've already purchased. I'm still waiting on one person. I mentioned you on Friday. You sent your payment to me, but I don't have an email, so I don't know where to send the manual to. So if you made a payment to me on Friday and you haven't received the manual, please drop me an email so I can send it to you. Otherwise, I will have to refund you. So yeah, just let me know. What else? I think that's it. I'm going to love you and leave you. I wish you guys love, joy, peace, abundance, vitality, peace, harmony. Did I say peace twice? Double peace, triple peace, quadruple peace. I wish you stability. I wish you every beautiful thing under the sun, which is already your divine birthright. Until next time, guys, be well.